Alright, I don't know if it's just because it's like near enough 4:30 in the morning, but me just watching this music video, Black Beatles by Ray Shrimmer, like, I don't know why, but just watching them, like, brag about the Frank kills to the rail crowd, please, like, shit like that, like, all of the footage and stuff like that, I don't know why or how, but I just got, like, the feeling of just, how do I explain it? I just felt sorry for him. Like, wow, they really just like they really just slaves to like the fucking like media now. Like, yeah, cool. They've got enough money to last them a lifetime, but then what's gonna happen when they die? Because if anyone knows Hollywood like I do, the amount of booky shit that goes on in that fucking place is unreal. Like, I don't know why. It's just, I literally was just watching it, just out of nowhere like that, and I was like, well, that's cool, having, like, all the money and all the girls for the whole time that you're alive, but then what will happen to you? Like, what will actually happen to you once you're dead? Because, let's just deep it. Every single blood clot person that has made it big in Hollywood has done at least one shady deal. Whether that be like the selling your soul. I don't know if they genuinely sell their souls, but it's just a, like, you know what I mean, a saying to like do something shady, and then that's when they give you a shit ton of fame and stuff. But that was my whole thought pattern, was like, oh fuck, like, well, like, just what are you gonna do? Like, yeah, like, it's so great to have those things whilst you're here, but what happens when you're gone? Like, cool, like, what's to say that even once you're alive, like, what's to say that your luck will eventually run out and you'll go from being up here, like, all the way at the top, and as you get older, your catalogue goes like that, and then you hit rock bottom, and then by the time you're an old age pensioner, you're out on the fucking streets of LA being homeless and having to fight for every single meal that you get. Because trust me, I know for a fact there must have been at least one person that shit's happened to. But that's my whole thought pattern was like, cool, you've got money, you've got women, you've got alcohol, and what? You don't really care, because, well, what will happen if all of that disappears overnight? Because you can't control it. You can just put out the music, and then if people decide to stop listening to you, then your money's fucking gone. Your source of income has stopped. So once your savings have been used up, which they probably would, because you'd think it's nothing to write home about, being like, nah, fuck it, it don't matter. Like, it will pick back up again. So you continuously keep that same level of materialistic funding yourself, of designer clothing, designer shoes, fast cars, expensive alcohol, stuff like that. Like shit tons of weed and just drugs and all that mantra of stuff. And then it's like, then when it starts setting in that shit ain't coming back, you're already on that downward spiral, because you've gotten yourself, like, through the plethora amounts of those things that you've taken, it's now taken you into downward spiral starting from the top, and you'll just keep going. It will start off with getting drunk, and being like, yeah, and stuff like that. And then the drugs, and then, as I said, like, you'll sit there and see your catalogue going down, and you'll be like, nah, no need to worry. Like, it's not like it's gonna ever just stay like that. No, of course not. Like, it can't physically happen. Like, with what I've done to, like, sacrifice this, like, there isn't no way that's gonna physically happen. And then you get to the point of coming to the realization that, oh fuck, like, I'm going to be broke in a minute. And but then by that time, you're so fucking, like, you're just so fucked in the head from countless drugs and drinks that even if you do care about what's happening to you, you won't have the willpower and strength to get up and try and fix it, because you're already on that downward spiral of addiction. And that is what has killed a lot of Hollywood movie stars, actors and musicians. So that and the occasional baby oil scenario getting leaked, but you know, but yeah, it was just a really weird thought pattern. It's like, not one person I know would be sitting there watching a fucking rap video at like 4:30 in the morning with some bacon flavoured noodles, and then just look at it for like 10 seconds and be like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice while you're here. Well, it's nice while it lasts, but what happens when it don't last? What happens when it runs out? What happens when your deal runs out before it's your time to go? Better yet, what happens if, because you've done such shady shit, that you don't get to rest, you get possessed, like you as a supernatural being gets possessed to the point where not your body but your spirit is constantly tortured, knowing the fact that what you've done is constantly replayed over and over and over and over for all eternity. Imagine that. Imagine if that's what's waiting for you after you've made countless scandalous deals in Hollywood. Imagine. But yeah, that's, yeah.